A very warm welcome into the Brixton Recreation Centre. My lord, losing where I am in all the excitement. It is the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. It's the first week of the summertime. It's the first week of action and is our first men's game. Team Jet taking on Hoopspace. This is a matchup in Pool B. So we have 8 men's teams. They split into 2 pools, Pool A, Pool B. Over the next 3 weeks, they're going to play each other in their pools to decide who goes through to the semi-finals in week 4, and then, of course, the finals and placement games in week 5. If you want to be a part of it, get down to the Brixton Recreation Centre. All the information is on the hoopsfix.com website. This fantastic celebration of basketball over the next 5 weeks is powered by the Jordan brand and brought to you in part by the Hoopsfix Foundation. Any money raised at events like this goes right back into growing the game, growing British basketball, reinvesting in courts, facilities, giving back to a game that has given so many of us so much. So the team in the red uniforms, they are Team Jet. Now, strictly speaking, a new team, but with quite a number of familiar faces. Although a few new players along the way, taking on Hoopspace, who have been here since the beginning. They are some originals, as the two sides are slowly get acquainted at centre court. Not too sure what the hold-up is. Our officials. Are Luke Rocket, Anissa Kabuye, and PJ Russell. And we are underway. The team in the black uniforms, Team Jet, taking up the floor for the first time. Just off the mark from Damarni Velinor. Hoopspace with Hafeez Abdul trying to battle away inside. A foul's been called. Foul called on Damarni Velinor. It was on the floor, so it's going to be sidelined out of bounds. If you're new here, or if you'd need a refresher, the clock doesn't stop until the last 2 minutes of the final period of the contest. And free throws, should we need them, are shot for the value. 1 shot for the value of the shot being attempted. We'll explain that when it comes up, as the first bucket of the contest goes down. Abby Adedo with the finish. Battling inside. Still battling, but it's been turned over. And a drive-in reverse attempt. Too many bodies in there for Dre Brown. And that goes out of bounds, out of play. The last touch was Dwayne Orija. Velinor. Brown kicked it on in the corner. Good battling inside from Josh Apple. Gets the foul, gets the basket. He's going to go to the line to add 1 more. And Hoopspace immediately want to talk things over. Their head coach, Joel Ufele, has some things he wants to address. He's not happy with some things he's seen. He's giving some coaching, giving some advice to his team, telling him what he wants to see in a magnificent custom jersey. Looks like a throwback Raptors jersey, but it is in fact Hoopspace. Very nice. All right. Back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre. Our fantastic home for the past 3 editions, including this one, of the Hoopsfix Pro-Am Summer League. Again, the real highlight, or a real highlight of summer. 1 for 2. And it goes. Sorry. It was the and 1 play from Josh Apple. It goes. 7 plays 0. Shots up. No good. Gets the rebound though, Kayne Henry. Going baseline inside. Can't get the finish. Gets his rebound. It's going to go to the stripe. It's a 1 for 2. Score correction. 5 plays, nothing. Team Jet in the lead. Can Hoopspace open their account? So it's going to be 1 shot. It's going to be worth 2 points. Doesn't go. Good rebound from Hafeez Abdul. Shots up, long 2. No good. That's out of play, out of bounds. Jelani Watson-Gale, GB point guard, flying in there. As soon as the shot left the shooter's hand, Dwayne Orija, one of the starters for Hoopspace. Shots up, just short, into the hands of Watson-Gale. Good pass to Hafeez Abdul, one of GB's 3-on-3 players, as just short left. Kicked up to Velinor. Velinor elevates and finishes. Team Jet extend their lead. Hafeez Abdul denied by the rack as Velinor picks the pocket. Step back, no good on the jumper. Tried to add insult to injury. Hoopspace. The no-look pass from Watson-Gale. As Velinor pulled down the rebound. Battling away, going to work inside. As for the righty hook shot. Did Abiodun Adedo. As that ball has snow on it by the time it comes back down. Driving in. Can't finish, batted away. And now Dre Brown. Kayne Henry did enough on defense as Damarni Velinor once again gets to his spot. That's good for 2. Hoopspace struggling, they're down 9-0. Foul on the floor called on Damarni Velinor. So that's his 2nd foul. The Fairbairns into the contest for the first time. Tyler Fairbairn, Big T wears 3. John Fairbairn wears 9 as Velinor takes a seat, as does Laquan Sayles. Oh, massive rejection. Dre Brown. As Fairbairn flying underneath. That was John. Oh, that doesn't go. Finally, Hoopspace open their account. Jamil Mensah, and it's 9 plays 2. Three ball is good. Kayne Henry opens it up from outside, and Hoopspace. So Team Jet lead it 9-5. As substitutions being made on the floor. So Hoopspace, they were down 9-0. They've remain with Hoopspace. They've a quick fire 5-point salvo, and that's looking a lot more respectable. Hoopspace with Henry. Battling away, he's guarded by Tyler Fairbairn. Turns the corner, denied at the rack. Dwayne Orija, Dwayne Brown. That's a three ball, Jermaine Mellis. Draining it from outside, 12 plays 5. Big drive, kick, three balls on the way. Rolls over. Fairbairn trying to find his way. Went for the fade away. And he'll take the foul. And immediately and vehemently, Tyler Fairbairn arguing the point. He's still. Oh no. No, he was just finding his spot on the floor defensively. Oh. As more number controversy.
Maybe he came late.
As the table are sorting out the numbers, we'll be back in just a moment. After the number confusion, Matthew Allman has checked into the contest. He wears 4. For the team in the red uniforms, they are Hoopspace. They trail 12-5. On the outside, the Fairbairns. Good ball movement. Oh, that's met with physicality at the rack. Josh Apple it was, driving inside. Clobbered by Obinna Ekufu. The 1 for 2 is good. 14 plays 5. Team Jet extending their lead. Hoopspace now. Deep 3. Just off the mark. Gathered in by Apple. Fairbairn battling away. John Fairbairn now, trying to go baseline, off the back board. It was a nice idea, he saw Jermaine Mellis in a really good spot. 7 to shoot it for Hoopspace. Shots up. No good at the buzzer. Shot is good for 2. And at the end of the first period, 14 plays 7. Team Jet, the team in the black uniforms, they lead it over Hoopspace. You're watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. Very warm welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre. It's week 1 of the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. Our first men's game of the day, our first men's matchup. Hoopspace, put it down, Matthew Allman. That's much, much more like it from one of the perennial contenders in this competition. Team Jet. Again, familiar faces, technically a new team as a backcourt violation. Josh Apple it was, sending it back over the timeline. Damarni Velinor checking in. He replaces Dre Brown. Checking in for Hoopspace will be Claudor Matoko. Taking a break. Obinna Ekufu. And more changes as John Fairbairn takes a break. He's been replaced by Tega Agbede. Why make all your changes at the same time when you can go sub for sub? 3 ball. Oh, nothing but nets. Jason Witter. Into the corner, 3 ball. They can't get it back. His body's flying everywhere on that attempt was Agbede. Dumped off. Fairbairn with the rebound. Kicks it the length of the floor. Mellis from the corner. Short on the 3-point attempt. Hoopspace taking it the other way. Oh my. Laquan Sayles. Jamil Mensah putting it down. Tied at 14. And we will see substitutions. Damarni Velinor on the outside. Kayne Henry. Oh, still Henry going inside. Fouled on the make. Going to go to lines. Add 1 more. Foul called on black number 4. Tega Agbede. So it's Kayne Henry. Yeah, the 3-point play. No messing, and now Hoopspace into the lead. We all knew that 9-0 run that Team Jet went on, from a Hoopspace perspective, very much an aberration. And Team Jet clearly capable of it, they did it. But for Hoopspace to go that long without scoring, without impacting this game, as Velinor elevates. Unlikely to have been seen. No good. Short on the shot attempt as Velinor looking to give his side the lead. Tries to dump it inside to Fairbairn. Mellis battered away on the outside. Still with Velinor. 3 ball. Oh, nets it from outside. That is boneless. The net barely moved. And now Team Jet. 19 plays 17. Watson Gale kicks it to the corner. The 3 ball is netted by Matthew Allman. Now the game has come alive. 19 plays 19. We are flying through the second period. It was a long 2. The table just confirming with us and Joel Defele, as that is a nice move on the baseline. Jermaine Mellis showing the moves as Jelani Watson-Gale nets it from outside right in the face of Tyler Fairbairn. Barely stopped dribbling before releasing that shot attempt. Fairbairn battling in, got the smooth moves, yes, nails it. Toyed with his defender as he wraps up Jelani Watson-Gale. Hoopspace wanting the unsportsmanlike. Was a little bit physical, but nothing overly untoward. Team Jet, they lead it 23-22. Henry outside, doesn't go. No travel called. Half of the arena was screaming for it as that goes out of bounds. It was Tega Agbede. The accusation made against him. Substitution, check it in. Abiodun. 23 plays 22, long 3. Never doubt him, Jelani Watson-Gale. Open it up from outside, way outside. 23 plays 25. Abedo looking to go inside, going to work. Can't finish. The drive, no good. This time, denied for a 3rd time. Jaden McPherson, that was, with the final shot attempt as Hafeez Abdul. That's what he's known for. Not just an interior player, making it rain on a hot summer's day. Little 2-player action as Abedo smoothly all the way inside. Bodies flying everywhere. Kayne Henry fouled in the play. And both sides making changes. Team Jet introducing for the first time today Joshua Mendes. And we'll get acquainted with the Hoopspace players as and when. Massive screen set by Kayne Henry. And that is a foul called against Abiodun Adedo. Hafeez Abdul. And that's on a no basket, an offensive foul called against Hafeez Abdul. Way too physical under the basket. We are very nearly at the end of what has been an exhilarating first half of action. 1 minute 10 left to play in the first. There's a 3 balls on the way. Doesn't go from Mendes. There's another huge screen set by Hafeez Abdul. Jelani Watson-Gale. You cannot allow him that space. Jane McPherson knew it. Team Jet knew it. Hoopspace bench certainly knew it. Damarni Velinor step back. No good. Just a little too strong. Watson-Gale once again using that screen from Abdul. Opens up for him, drives, kicks, and gets the finish, gets the contact. He's going to go to the line to add one more. Isaac Temilola. "25 plays, 33. This has been some turnaround from Hoopspace, as that didn't go. And it's going to be immaterial whose ball it is, because that is the end of an breathless first half here from the Brixton Recreation Centre. Team Jet, they led after 10, but after 20, Hoopspace are in the lead, 33-25. We'll be back in a couple of moments' time here at the Brixton Recreation Centre. You are watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025, powered by Jordan Brown. A very warm welcome back inside the Brixton Recreation Centre, Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025. It's week 1, it's our first men's game, and it is absolutely unbelievable. Team Jet, they're on 25, 33 points are the leaders. Hoopspace, it has been two teams who are just basically trying to hammer 7 bells out of each other. Damarni Velinor and Jelani Watson-Gale are your points leaders, 9 points apiece, with Josh Apple with 5 for his team being Team Jet, the team in the black uniforms. Kayne Henry and Matthew Allman both have 6 points. Kayne Henry leading on the boards, 4 rebounds. Tyler Fairbairn has 3, and Damarni Velinor has been dishing the rock the most of anybody. He has 2 assists. You are up to date with the scorers, the points leaders. If you want to be able to track this in real time yourself, also in the video description, there is a link to the live stats page. And of course, whilst you're browsing on your computer or your phone, make sure you check out hoopsfix.com for all the information, ticket information if you want to be a part of this for the next 4 Sundays after today. Live in person in Brixton. And of course, follow Hoopsfix across all the social media platforms, as that is a... Oh, how did that stay out? He did all the hard work, Laquan Sayles, and going the other way. And fouled was Jelani Watson-Gale, and he was brought down illegally by Jaden McPherson. I suppose in basketball you can't be brought down legally, so it's a bit redundant. Watson-Gale is good with the freebies. And that was 3 for 3. As always, if you're just joining us, clock stays ticking. 3 ball. Misses it all. As a fleet of changes will be made by Team Jet, their head coach Jordan Gray. Back into the contest for them, Jermaine Mellis, who has at times shown himself to be a menace, quite frankly. As Kayne Henry elevates, no good. His long 2 off the mark. Dwayne Orija tries to go one better, and he also can't hit, but it's been a foul. And red 10 with the foul, Isaac Temilola. Three balls on the way, short from Velinor, but a turnover. Velinor can't get it on the second attempt. Again, Team Jet working hard for the offensive rebounds. 3 ball. That can't go either from outside. Josh Apple it was with that shot attempt. As Velinor looked to catch the defense napping. No good on the 3. Velinor once more. Gets some jumping, has it rejected. Hafeez Abdul, but it's another offensive rebound for Team Jet. And finally, it's made to pay Laquan Sayles. And a timeout has been taken by Hoopspace. They are up. It's a commanding lead, but they have given up 4, 5 offensive rebounds in really short order. And it finally hurt them with a made triple from outside. The first point of the period, as there's discussion if it was a 2 or a 3. Forgive my silence, I'm just watching the table as they are deliberating with the officials to see if it was a 3 or not. I think they are happy that it was a 3, and they will adjust the score accordingly. So Hoopspace and their head coach Joel Afulu is satisfied. And we are back underway. Kayne Henry going inside, elevates, finishes through contact. He was fouled by Laquan Sayles. Apologies for the technical difficulties we're experiencing right now. Hopefully that should be resolved for you in just a moment. As the three-point play the old-fashioned way goes for Kayne Henry, as Hoopspace looking to extend their lead further. They're up by 11 over Team Jet. 3 ball. Oh, it's glorious. Laquan Sayles from outside. Through contact, didn't matter. Isaac Temilola. Velinor getting it back after putting the moves to Henry. Step back, 3 ball. Just off to the right. It will be another offensive rebound for Jet. This time, though, comes up short and in the hands of Jelani Watson-Gale. Watson-Gale. Just off the mark as Velinor kicks it to the top, driving through. They take the chance to reset. They go for the 3. Josh Apple sinks it, the assist. Dre Brown. We're back to 10 points. Sorry, we're back under 10 points. 34 plays 41. Henry it was, trying to get to his spot. And that was probably the hardest I've ever seen a basketball be kicked when not being kicked in anger. Out of bounds, it remains with Hoopspace. As again, a lot of physicality. Watson-Gale shuts up. No good. Jermaine Mellis that was with the shot attempt as Velinor strings it from the mid-range. Subs come in. Jason Witter will be checking in next time. 3 ball. No good from Orija from outside. And it's a held ball, is the call. Josh Apple grabbed it as he was heading towards the earth. Gravity remains undefeated. Matthew Ormond sitting down for Hoopspace, replaced by Jason Witter. Oh, that's been turned over. And Witter, an immediate impact, forces the turnover. And it will be a Hoopspace end line ball. Over the top. Henry gathers it in. Being plays close by Sayles. Mensah, good for 2. Solid defense played by Mellis, but just better offense on that occasion. Apple once again gets him jumping. Beautiful 2. Went right, cut inside, left. Made the defender look a little bit foolish. 5 points the difference. Kayne Henry not able to finish through the contact that time as that's kicked over the timeline. Sayles still going inside with the lefty finish. It's good for 2 more. As the officials afford Sayles a couple of moments to get back to his feet. And as that's Tyler Fairbairn checking in. Taking a break is Jermaine Mellis. The word changes for Hoopspace as well. As Ormond checked back into the contest. I think Jermaine Mensah checked back into the contest. That will stay with Hoopspace. Jelani Watson-Gale. Kicks it inside, and that's no call. It's going to stay with Hoopspace. So one of those rare occasions where absolutely everybody on the floor, aside from the officials, are deeply upset with what has just occurred. Passed into the post from underneath. Not able to get the finish. As Hoopspace are going to have to play a player short. As Team Jet not able to finish underneath that time. Now we're back to 5-on-5 action as Velinor step back. Launches it into the mixer, the danger zone. 3 ball, short. Fairbairn couldn't keep it alive. And I tell you, it is getting messy in the Brixton Recreation Centre. As Hoopspace hurriedly trying to make some substitutions. Dwayne Orija, who had just checked into the contest, has just checked back out of the contest. Allman, screen set. 3 balls on the way. Just short. Out the hands of Nathan Ashley. Denied at the rack. Oh my. 4 seconds for Jet to get the shot away. Velinor has it tipped out of his hands. And at the end of a frantic and frenetic third period of play, Hoopspace cling to a 3-point lead. With 10 minutes to play, Team Jet are on 40. Hoopspace lead it by 3. 43. You're watching the Hoopsfix Pro Summer League 2025. Brought to you by the Jordan brand. A very warm welcome back into the Brixton Recreation Centre, Hoopsfix Pro Summer League 2025. It's our first men's contest of the summer. Looking to crown the kings and queens of summer here in Brixton. Powered by Jordan Brand and the Hoopsfix Foundation. Doing incredible work to support British basketball. Jelani Watson-Gale leads all scorers. He's got 12. Damarni Velinor has 11 as there's a foul on the floor. And that was called on Dre Brown. So it remains with the team in red uniforms. They are Hoopspace, and they have a 3-point lead. As a mad tangle, a held ball, and it goes the way of Team Jet. There's John Fairbairn. He's going to take it up the floor. Oh, Fairbairn. Thought he was going to try and turn the corner. It was solid defense in the end that prevented him doing so. And Fairbairn keeps the play alive. That's it away. Very nearly gave away the foul. And now Hoopspace looking to elevate through Temilola. Kicked out, 3 ball. Got a touch on that, Dre Brown did. defensive work from Team Jet there might just have saved him. Velinor. No good from the baseline, Jay. I think he was hoping a call was going to come his way. Certainly nothing forthcoming as Obinna Ekufu checks in for Isaac Temilola. Fairbairn, bounce pass inside. To the other Fairbairn. That was John inbounding to Tyler. And a foul called on Matthew Allman is the upshot of all of that. So another end line ball. This time to be inbounded by Josh Apple. No good from Velinor on the shot. Somehow keeps it in the front court. His body's flying everywhere. That's going to be a 1 for 2. Foul goes against Josh Apple. That's Jelani Watson. No, sorry. Obinna Ekufu heading to the stripe. The 1 for 2 it goes. Hoopsfix. Open up their lead a little bit more. It's 5 points. Fairbairn. Doesn't go. Three ball, Hafeez Abdul. That doesn't go either. Fairbairn, no good from 3. And his brother gets the rebound. His brother gets fouled. And he's going to go to the stripe. Shoot 1 for 2. Foul called on number 7, Jason Witter. He plays 45. Tyler Fairbairn at the stripe. Tyler Fairbairn knocks it down. Tyler Fairbairn makes it a 3-point game. And he takes a break. Abiodun Adedo checks back into the contest. Hafeez Abdul elevates and dominates. On the assist, Obinna Ekufu. Hoopspace, they know how to put on a show. Kick to the corner, 3 ball. Allman is all net. Another 3 ball goes. And now Hoopspace opening up the gap again. Velinor, too strong. Is it going to be timeout taken? As Hafeez Abdul is still battling away, repays the favour to Obinna Ekufu. And we do have a timeout taken by Team Jet. They were right there, neck and neck. And then a scoring spree from Hoopspace, a couple of jams, a triple. And now Team Jet have some soul searching to do. 5:04 left in the contest. Again, we've got 2 super talented sets of players on the floor. Both with coaches trying to work out how to unlock defenses. And the last couple of minutes, the game's kept that frenetic pace. It's still super high energy, super high pace, but the physicality feels like it's come down a notch. We're actually seeing guys playing a bit more rather than just, well, frankly, smashing each other. Ever so slightly anyway. So it's a 10-point game. 42 plays 52. That laughter you may have heard from the Hoopspace coaches. Very happy with how the last minute or two has just gone for them. Velinor. Fouled on the baseline. Kayne Henry claiming the foul. The 1 for 2 is no good from Sayles. Ekufu is fouled. He goes down holding his leg. I think he'll be okay. 8 with the foul, so that's Sayles once again. I'll make that his second personal, third team foul. So it's another 1 for 2 as we approach the final 2 minutes. It's on the horizon at least, under 4 to play. As that doesn't go, of course, in the final 2 minutes of play, we are a regular game of basketball. As that's been tapped out of their hand for a pass. As it is, it's a foul. And that's going to send Adedo to the stripe. Didn't see who that got assessed to. Shot is no good. And they're going to take it up the other way. Kicked back to the top with Henry. And bodies everywhere. It's just a regular foul called on Kayne Henry. Didn't know if it was going to be a little bit more than that as Allman takes a seat. Jelani Watson-Gale checking into the game. It's going to be Damarni Velinor to inbound. And in fact, it was team fouls. So that's going to send him to the stripe. Nets the 1 for 2. Dre Brown. And those are his first points of the game. I was just about to say, I feel like his impact has been much more than that as Ekufu denied by the rack. Hafeez Abdul takes it all the way out. We're now inside FIBA regulation basketball. It's FIBA time, the last 2 minutes of the contest. 3 balls on the way. Kayne Henry a little bit too strong. Gets it back from Watson-Gale. Henry from the corner. Sorry, from the elbow, should I say. 3 ball from outside. It was halfway down and stayed out. As bodies hit the deck. Substitutions being made. And it is. It's a scrappy affair. But it's been properly good fun. As Coach Ofele telling his players just calm down, slow down. You've got an 8-point lead. Make it 10. Kayne Henry elevates. 10-point lead. Use the clock. Nothing silly. As there's a foul. And it's an unsportsmanlike foul. Called number 10, Jermaine Mellis. That's going to be free throws and possession for Hoopspace. As the hole gets ever deeper for Team Jet. And it's Hafeez Abdul to take the free throws. First is a little bit too strong. A little bit too strong on the second attempt. Oh, if Hoopspace play it right, it shouldn't impact them too disastrously. They're up by 10 points with possession, with just over a minute to play. Strange things have happened, especially here at the Pro-Am Summer League, as Kayne Henry looked to go to work. Foul on the floor called on Abiodun, sorry. Now the foul was on the floor, but it's team fouls, so that should send Henry to the stripe. It does. First is good. The lead is up to 11. Make that 12. As Henry makes them both. Adedo doesn't back down. Puts it down. He's got a fire lit in him. Kayne Henry being guarded closely. Gets the pass away to Abdul. Kick to the corner. The three ball is good. Nathan Ashley with the exclamation point on the victory. Velinor no good from outside. Jelani Watson-Gale was halfway up the floor and came back to gather it in. Hoopspace bench are clapping and applauding like they're going to dribble it out. I don't think so. The three ball goes up and it's kept in bounds. Goes again. Too strong on the final attempt. Fouled as he shoots it. And we're going to see, they're calling the final score, but we're going to see a three-point attempt after the final buzzer from Jelani Watson-Gale, after he was unceremoniously shoved to the floor by Abiodun. So free throws. Again, in a regular season game of basketball, would you see up this sort of score, up 13, taking shots at the buzzer? Maybe, maybe not. And we're talking things over. So the result is not really in doubt. Hoopspace have the victory. Jelani Watson-Gale is going to try and add to that margin of victory. He's got 3 free throws to come. He misses the first. The Team Jet players not even bothering to acknowledge that they're taking place. He hits the second. That puts them over 60. And he nets the third. That will give us our final score of 46-61 in favour of Hoopspace. Again, why so hard to extend that lead? Well, you've only got 3 games and points differential could come into things. It's definitely separated sides in the past and could do again this summer. That's it for our third game of the day, our first men's contest of the day. It ends with a victory for Hoopspace. They rode a really rocky start, had some really impressive spells in there, and I mean, hey, they overcame a real battle with Team Jet. At the end of this one, Hoopspace take the victory, 61-46 over Team Jet. And you've been watching the Hoopsfix Prime Summer League 2025, brought to you by Jordan Brand.